Welcome to today's Seidokan Saturday. Going on with our Pinan Yondan bunkai. And always I issue this little disclaimer at the beginning. These are simply guidelines, ideas, possibilities. They are not definitive because we weren't there. We don't know what's definitive. But sort of going off of Patrick McCarthy Sensei's habitual acts of physical violence, the 13, 17, 20, however many he's categorized ways people will tend to attack. Throughout human history, people have punched straightforward, kicked straightforward, circular punch, circular kick, overhead attacks with a weapon, slashing and backhand attacks with a weapon, certain types of grab, bear hug, headlocks, arm chokes, hand chokes, and arm chokes. Pretty much categorize the majority headbutts, the majority of the ways that throughout human history people have attacked. Okay? So basing it on that, in my old Kempo systems, we would pretty much, and they had Parker systems pretty much the same way, although they're categorized differently, is attacks come in certain basic forms. Overhead club, sidearm club, front kick, roundhouse kick, side thrust kick, straight punches, circular punches, jabs, occasionally combinations, kick punch combinations. So we take those single attacks and drill a particular response to them. So in my approach, I'm simply taking a movement from the kata, and rather than devising lengthy drills, and Ian Abernathy and Patrick McCarthy Sensei and others have developed continuous drills where once you've engaged the opponent, you move here, he does this, you move here, he does that, and they become a continuous, where I'm pretty much teaching them as a one-off. They attack, you defend, the end. Okay? Our attack today in Pinan Yondan, we have just done these two movements side to side. Our next movement in the kata is from here to here. I just did that reverse on the camera. I don't know why I get used to teaching backwards. It's actually from here to here. So that's our next movement in the kata. For this, the habitual violence attack that we're going to use is a kick followed in with a punch. Now, in the street version, it could be any kind of kick coming in low. It could even be a knee to the groin coming in low, an attempted grab to follow up. But anything that attacks low and then high, pretty much we can deal with in this scenario. Okay? Nick, onegaishimasu. So for this particular version, he's going to do a maigeri, a front kick attack. And again, it could be pretty much any height, but we're going to go with where street people tend to kick. And then following in with a punch, in this case with the same hand, although it could be the other hand and it still works just as easily. Okay? So he's going to throw the front kick. Hey! I do this portion of, let's go ahead and step into it. Okay? Now as he throws the punch, I rotate my hips up through and come in with a strike. From this position, the next movement in the kata, stay there. Next movement in the kata is to come forward and downward back fist. So once I've shifted here, I'm going to give him a little bit of a push as I step in across and smash him in the face. Okay? While I do that, again, same attack, kick and punch. Hey! So I go 1, 2. I could grab this hand as well as I come forward. But I like giving it a little push to the face because this can become a whole variety of other fun things. We'll do it to the chest for safety now as I come forward. Now, if I want to, I can recapture, even if he's pulled the punch back, as I push forward, I can still recapture and make that pull. In this case, instead of striking to the front of the face, pulling the hand, which we just discussed in class, when I pull the hand, that tends to turn the head, right? This makes that happen. If I don't pull the hand, boom, smash downward on the nose, good to go. Face, chest, if I'm being nice, okay, boom. But if I yank the hand, now I'm here. This puts me in a great position for, again, this is our change body position for our Tweety. This puts me in a great position to turn my body, and in this case, I'm going to do a downward press either on the biceps or on the brachialis muscle, radius brachialis muscle here. Push down and through. Becomes my throw. From here I can finish with a variety of lock and break positions. Okay, let's go on this other side. Same kind of slow walk through speed. He kicks, hey, I shift out of the way. This hand is up, just in case that punch was coming, right? So if instead of this punch after the kick, that punch was coming, my hand is up to cover here. Now I can make this an arm break or bring it all the way down and come to the back of the neck. But for our purposes, he's throwing the other punch, the front punch, so I pivot from the leg block to the high block, coming into the neck. Step, pressing forward, mean way, nice way. There's always a mean way and a nice way. Crossing, capture or not, if I just want to finish, bam! If I want to capture and throw, I'll capture here, where I can unwind and make that a throw, finish with locks, holds, roll him over, put him in cuffs, whatever we need to do that. Okay? A little bit faster now, kick punch. Hey! 1, 2, push, strike. That's the essence of our bunkai for today, for Pinan Yondan. That's it for today's. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, bring a friend, leave a comment, ask a question, tell me I'm ugly, whatever it is you're going to do. And until next week, as always, let's keep practicing.